Hello Minecrafters, I'm Jkashlu, and today I'm going to be giving you a tour of the small survival server that I own and play on with my friends. It's on normal difficulty, it's private, but I just thought it would be fun to show you some of the stuff me and my buddies have built on it. And it's been going for, I'd say, a couple months. So, let's jump in. This is my sandcastle. I built it. I cleared many beaches, actually, for it. Here's some of my stuff. The only thing we spawn on this server is the currency, which we use as shrubs, and everyone who plays gets 100, and it kind of circulates, so we can sell each other things, buy things, we gamble sometimes in the casino. So this is my valuables chest. I mine a lot, so I have 39 diamonds. We found some chests in spawners, so I have 3 cocoa beans, and a skeleton killed a creeper while I was fighting one, so it dropped a gold disc. Here's some of my potions. I use potions a lot on this server. And here are some of my enchanted weapons, some more stuff, and some potion stuff. Yeah, so this is my sand castle. Alright, down here is my basement. It's got a lot of stuff. This is my melon farm, and credits to Etho, who came up with this design for a melon farm. I just click the lever, it shoots out a stone hoe, and all this stuff gets picked up, gets pushed by pistons, the melons. Oh, and this server is in 1.0. It's not in any of the pre-releases or anything, it's just 1.0. Okay, so yeah, when you push this lever, pistons push up where the melons grow, and it also triggers this dispenser, which shoots out a stone hoe, so you can retill the grass. Over here is just an incinerator, my mine shaft, another farm, and here's just a simple cobblestone generator. Hold on, I'm gonna put my render distance on tiny. Alright, over here is a chicken cooker, and when I push this lever, oh yeah, so here's where the eggs fall, because mobs will only swim up, so I can still have like some signs or open fence gates down here, and the eggs fall into here, so I can pick them up easily. Here's where the stuff is, so this means so that I don't have to use my sword's durability. Oh, by the way, this is a Sharpness 3, Fire Aspect 2 diamond sword. So this is so I don't have to use my sword's durability, and I also don't have to use coal to cook the meat. So you throw eggs in here, and it pops chickens out. It spawns chickens. They get pushed along this glass, which is extended by that piston. So when I push this lever, the pistons will retract, and these chickens will come here, get burned, catch on fire, they'll fall into here, because that's the only way to go. You have to go through the fire to get onto the pads. And then when I push this lever, these trapdoors will open, and then their loot will come out. So I'll give a demonstration now. So as you see, they're catching on fire, going to the side. Their meat is cooked automatically with the fire, and it has pretty much a 99% drop rate. Like, there will be an occasional time where a chicken will sit in the fire and it will burn up, but then I can just press this lever, and all of the drops, feathers, chicken comes to here. So it's easy, it's convenient, and I like it. It can store about, I'd say, 20 chickens at a time. So then I flip that again, flip that again. Oh yeah, here's my pumpkin farm. Again, credits to Etho. Came up with this design, I'm pretty sure. I am a fan of Etho. If you want to check him out, there will be a link in the description. Yeah, so here are my chests. Here's my my other chests. So this is my food, tools, and mechanical stuff, wood-based items, and wood, miscellaneous, nether items, common nether items, common normal blocks, nature stuff. Over here is mob drops, more mob drops, some furnaces, a crafting table, and here are my farms, a jukebox, my bed. Yeah, pretty standard. I have some more stuff in my basement, but it's not really worth going into. Okay, so now, oh yeah, right now nobody's online because, I don't know, just nobody's online. Here's a railway. This took pretty good amount of iron, but a lot of people on the server mine a lot, and we have lots of resources. There's different stops. You can control it with this lever, which switches that track. And sorry if there's some lag issues. I'm running a free version of QuickTime Pro and a Minecraft and a server at the same time, so it's gonna be a little harsh on my computer. Okay, this is Z1000's house, and I don't really want to give away his name because I haven't gotten permission from him, so I'm just going to call the people by their usernames. So that's Z1000's house. He's got some farms going on. This is blah blah blah's 90,000's carnival. Over there, I'll talk about that later. He's got some fun games and stuff. Cost grass, which is our currency, but remember it's the only thing I spawn. Over there's my cannon that can shoot in all directions. This is my this is Orange Bunny's unfinished potion arena, so it's like a splash potion arena. He hasn't finished it yet. Again, I'm gonna call him by his Minecraft username. So Orange Bunny is making a splash potion arena. PvP. There is PvP on the server, but we don't do it unless there's like fights. I mean, not fights, like arenas and stuff. This is also Z1000 owns a fight club, which is also here. The entrance isn't back here though. So this is Z1000's house and fight club. All right. This cobblestone tower up here is Andrew_VB's tower. It's his home and main base. This is Liam Jr. 1000's house. He's got a pretty wacko house. This is just a small dump. You throw stuff in here and it gets incinerated in a fire, but you can't get incinerated, which is good. This is also Liam Jr. 1000's farm. And this is the entrance to Cassian Seb 456's snow-themed arena. So you battle people, it's a gladiator arena. This is the public potion brewery. This is Orange Bunny's skyscraper, which connects to Orange Bunny and Cassian Seb 456 teamed up, and they share resources and everything. They built this wood tower. It's their main base. It doesn't have a lot of character, but it's cozy. This is Orange Bunny's pumpkin house. That's his enderized and creeperized Nexus from StarCraft 2, because my Orange Bunny likes to play StarCraft 2. This is his shop. But again, no one spawns anything. That's against the rules. That is the casino. We play games in there. There's various games for gambling, like roulette, Russian roulette. This is the public enchanting room. You can control the enchantment with this. Some can retract. and then you can control the enchantment that way. This is the nightclub. Over there is some more stuff. That is Sawtooth 1999's house over there. And now I'm going to show you the nether stuff. Alright. I forgot to mention, there are more people who play on this server, and there are more buildings and structures that I didn't show you. There are also lots of more contraptions that I haven't shown you yet in the overworld. Well, the real world, not the nether. But it's not really of significance enough to show you because some of them just started, so they just have like the standard little tiny dirt or wooden house. But some more people who play are the Big Red Cliff. Oh, I can't remember some of the people who plays usernames, but I'm sure they wouldn't mind if I called them by their real name. So a couple more people are Stefano plays, Patrick plays, and yeah, now I'm going to show you the Pigman Gold Farm, and I'll cut to that now. Alright, so I'm at the Pigman Farm, and now let me show you how it works. So we have tons of these spawning rings that pigmen spawn on, and we have these snow golems. So snow golems will attack any mob that is not passive, and that includes neutral. So even though pigmen are neutral mobs, snow golems will attack them. So the snow golems try and chase the pigmen try to attack the snow golems, but they fall and into these rings, and sometimes there's a glitch where they won't actually chase after these golems, and they'll just be for some reason. So that's why we have these open fence gates. So if they do that, they have a chance of still falling off by stepping on this because they think it's a real block, but it's actually you can fall right through it. So the pigmen will step on this and they'll fall right through, and we have tons of these pads, and it goes down to bedrock, and they'll just die with fall damage. And this accumulates about a stack of gold nuggets in 10 minutes if you go AFK at the bottom, which is pretty good. A stack of gold nuggets divided by 9, that's about, that's about, anyway, so here it is. You can see how, alright, you gotta watch out for that, but you can see how tall it is. There's another gold nugget. Me, Andrew_VB, and Z1000 all made this collaboratively, so we split the stuff. And yeah, that's the Pigman farm. Now I'm going to show you the Blaze XP farm, and maybe the Spider XP farm, which is a good source of wool and spider eyes for potions. And I'll cut to that when I get there. Okay, this is the nether, our nether base. So it's pretty much where everything is. These two portals lead to where we just came out of, like my island near my sandcastle and the casino and the big nightclub. This leads near to Orange Bunny and Cassie and Seb 456's tower. This leads to Clifford's house over there. And here's another window. That is our nether command center. Up there's another building. And now I'm going to show you the Blaze spawner. The Blaze XP farm. It was also Ethos design, so again, credits to Etho. But it is a long, long cart ride. So, because we generated this world in 1.73, so there were no nether strongholds at that time. And then when 1.80 came out, we had to find a nether stronghold outside of the 1.73 chunks. Sometimes pigmen will spawn inside the nether rails and you just have to walk past them. Anyway, I'll cut to when I get there because it is a long, long ride. It took lots of iron and gold. But again, I have a pretty good pickaxes, so I can mine pretty quickly. And iron isn't that hard to find since 1.0. I mean, I remember in the days of Alpha when iron was just really, really hard to find. It was kind of like today's gold or maybe even diamond. I wouldn't say as much as diamond. Maybe as much as rare as gold, I'd say. So yeah. Here we are. I'm going to drink a swiftness potion just to speed up. And the Blaze XP farm is over here. If you go AFK at this thing for about an hour, up to, I'd say, 400 Blaze can spawn at a time, but I tried that once, and it was so laggy, I couldn't even move. So, I'm not... And the spawner's up there. Ethos design is when it cones the Blaze into this holding area with pistons. As you can see, they're being coned in with pistons. And because of multiplayer... Hold on, I'm going to lower the volume. And because of multiplayer, there's lots of glitches in multiplayer with mob hitboxes, so we need to have this instead of just the standard where you could just hit their feet. That doesn't work. So we have to have this, and there is a risk of getting shot a little bit. We also have to have these iron bars, but it's necessary in multiplayer. This is the XP farm, so after you think enough Blaze have settled in, you close the gate, you press the crusher, 2 pistons extend, and it crushes them into half a heart, and then you can just punch them, and they will give you XP. So I'm just going to close the gate. I'm going to, well, I'll open it a little. Just let a couple more fall in. And now I'm going to close the gate. I am at level 11, so I won't gain much levels because 11 is, I mean, it's medium high. I'll probably only gain like a couple levels. But if I was at level 1, I'd probably gain about 4 levels. Because when you're at level 1, it requires less levels to level up. I mean, less XP orbs. So you just stand here and punch them. Sometimes you'll get hit, but it doesn't matter. You can just back out. It's a multiplayer glitch. The hitboxes are not very good. You can come up here, get the blaze rods, and yeah, that's the XP farm. We also have a spider XP farm for wool, because you can craft string into wool. But it's pretty standard too. And it's nothing, you probably haven't seen it before, but I will show you anyway. It is right over here. Again, we had to go outside of 1.73 chunks, so we made a portal at the end of this area, and so we could get out of 1.73 chunks to find a spawner, a cave spider spawner. So we found one pretty quickly. We were digging down here, then we heard lots of spider noises, so we digged left, and we popped out into this chamber. So the way this works is you click this to unlock it. As you see, the water starts flowing, and then you wait for a little bit. Spiders will start to spawn, and they'll collect up here. You can press the crusher, which is outside here. A pulse. Oh, this is how the wiring works. This is how you lengthen a pulse with just a short pulse to make it lengthen. So as you can see, I push this button. The crushers extend, but longer for a normal button. So the way this works is it sends a pulse down to here. The pulse pushes this piston out of the way and this piston's block These are not sticky pistons. These are just regular pistons. So when you press the button, the redstone is triggered. It triggers this piston, which pushes this black out of the way of this redstone current. And this current attaches to this wire once this is out of the way. Like this. It goes up on this, but when this is here, it doesn't. So then this is hooked up to the crushers, which is right here. This wire powers this block, and the wire itself is a power, so it gives this piston power, and the block is right next to the other piston, so it gives both pistons power. So it crushes them. And also there's another glitch in multiplayer where it looks like the spiders are escaping sometimes, but they're actually not. They're still in there. It just looks like sometimes that they're escaping. So while this pulse also comes to these repeaters, which are on a delay, and when they're delayed enough, it comes to this other piston. By that time, this block will be over here, and this piston will be crushing the spiders for some time. But when this pulse gets to this piston, which was delayed at the same pulse, it will push the block back into this state, which deconnects the wire, or disconnects. And see, sometimes you can get hit. It's another thing, a multiplayer glitch thing. And then it will push them into here. Right now, there's not enough spiders, really, for them. This is only like 4 or something. But normally you're supposed to wait for like maybe, I don't know, 10 minutes. And I wasn't standing on the pads, these wood things. You're supposed to... We decided that because cave spiders can track you through walls. Again, this is a multiplayer glitch. They're not actually escaping. They're just in water tubes, but they kind of pop out. So you're supposed to stand on these pads. Because cave spiders, they can, unlike other mobs, they can track you through walls. So you can just kind of run around on these pads for a little. Let the spiders collect in here. And then you can go ahead and lock it again. Right now there's only like 6 spiders, or 3 maybe. So I'm not going to get a ton of XP. But normally you'd wait for maybe half an hour on this, and then you'd get like you can get like 40 levels at once if you wait for long enough. Yeah, there's only like 1 spider in there. So then you go over here, collect the string and the XP, and you can level up and stuff. Okay, that's pretty much it for our server tour. There are some things that I didn't show you, but they're not really that important or interesting. I mean, some of them are interesting, but I don't want to trespass on my friend's property without their permission because no one's online right now. And one of our rules is no trespassing and no entering other people's property without their permission. So maybe if they were online, I could show you some other gizmos and stuff we have. And one last thing, thanks for watching. I really appreciate that you took the time to watch my video. Tell me what you think in the comments, but I'm not going to make this server public because it's just for people I know in person and in real life.